Are you stuck? What about unhappy? Join Alena Chapman, author, mentor, and life coach for 30-minute moments as she challenges you to get out of the doldrum and start living your life to the fullest. It's time to celebrate that life with 30-minute moments.
Welcome to 30-Minute Moments, and I'm your host, Alena Chapman. We are here to give you betterment and ease to your day and your week. And I'll tell you what, I am so excited because with that betterment and ease, I'm also offering all these different programs. So if you are someone who would like to talk to me, would just like to talk and see different ways that I can help you. You know, maybe just a conversation does it. Maybe that's it. And you say, okay, sayonara, I'm on my way. But just that talk to help that betterment and ease in your life is worth $1 million. So I'll tell you what, if you will just contact me at Alena, A-L-E-N-A, Chapman, life.com. And go to the contact page and just say, hey, Alena, I would love to talk to you. And give me an email that I can get to you and we can set up a time. Does that sound good? I'm offering that just to my guests here because it's a good time before the holidays. But, all right, now, let's get on to this show. I know I always say I'm excited, but I'm really excited this time because this person is also my friend. And she is a multi-Emmy nominated TV producer, or she has been in her life. And her name is Erin Saxton. Let's get that straight. Erin Saxton. And she has long been on the receiving end of PR pitches, having worked on shows that include The View, Barbara Walters' special, and one that I know we all have seen, Good Morning America. Through that extensive experience, she's carved a niche for consulting on and executing effective PR and marketing campaigns. Yes, we are talking about marketing and PR in your business this time. On leaving The View, Erin launched her own marketing agency, and she called it the Idea Network. And she ran that successfully for over 12 years. And this network was what helped people like Jack Canfield. And it's true. He sold over 500 million books under Erin. That is pretty darn cool. She knows what she's talking about with that. So also, I wanted to tell you a little bit more. Now she's on her own with this wonderful company called 11 Communications. Okay? And it's in response to industry needing a new kind of marketing, a strategic yet a multifaceted kind of precision communication. And Erin is best known for her connections and expertise in taking an idea and joining that idea with an instrumental plan and a team to consult and connect and then direct that plan forward. She is one of the best, and she works with lots of people. She works with coaches, she works with entrepreneurs, she works with blue chips, she works with people who need PR and marketing. And she's also a very good friend. And watch out, she's also very funny. And with that, Erin Saxton, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you for having me. Hi, everyone.
Hello, hello. So you're on your own in your own company. I have a question for you. Can we just start it right off with one of my questions?
And I will have an answer, I'm sure, because my mom says I have an answer for everything.
Yes, you do. What is the difference between marketing and public relations?
Okay, so here's the thing, everyone. I get a lot of questions like, oh, well, if I could just get on the Today Show, or if I could just be on Oprah's, in her favorite things, or a magazine, or Wall Street Journal, CNN, and they're saying this to me, if we could just do that, we'll make it. And, Of course, then I have to push back because I am from the East Coast, and I really don't like people spending money foolishly. And most importantly, I don't want people spending money on me and then going and saying that it didn't become great ROI. That even bothers me more.
Yeah, I agree.
Those are my brand ambassadors, right? My clients.
Right.
So anyway, I say to them in return, okay, well, if we get you on the Today Show, great. But then what about Thursday. You're on the Today Show Wednesday. What's your plan for Thursday?
Exactly.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
They don't think it through. And then what I've realized once I left the world of television and crossed over into marketing and PR and advertising and social media is that everybody has different definitions of what marketing is or what PR is.
Oh my gosh.
And
yes.
yeah, right?
Yes.
So
People don't even understand the difference between marketing and sales.
No, and they're all intertwined, and I see why it's confusing. So the funny thing was, Alena, and if you remember this, I went to work and I was working with marketers, and I seriously was in the company, and I was like, so how do we market? Like, I'm still a TV producer, right? So I'm like, well, what's marketing? I swear I didn't even know myself.
That's so funny.
This is like 15 years ago, but so now I know the answer. But what I quickly realized was the people that just wanted the flash in the pants, they wanted the secret pill, they wanted the quick fix. Like I want to lose 20 pounds by tomorrow. So I get it. I get that everybody wants everything fast overnight.
Right.
We live in this technology-driven world where instantaneously we know if someone likes us or doesn't because they swiped right or left if we're on a dating app, or they like a thumbs up on our post. And the person that wanted the Today Show said, well, you are my marketing plan. I'm getting you to get me on the Today Show. And then it hit me. There is such a huge difference between marketing and PR. And so this is how I'm going to break it down.
Okay.
Marketing is like a family.
Okay.
So if you start with the mom or dad, the parent at the top, and if this was video, I would draw a stick figure person at the top.
Oh, we're missing the stick figure.
I know,
oh my gosh.
I know.
Try to do your best here.
So work with me, people.
We'll work with you.
Let's say we have a mom. I'm a chick, so I'll be a mom.
Okay.
And I am a mom in real life, so I don't even just play one on TV. I really am. So we have a mom at the top, and I have 3 children. My eldest daughter, I'm going to just go with the girls. My eldest daughter is named Advertising.
Ooh.
Total perfect firstborn child. She's fantastic, Alena. You will love her. She's reliable. What she says she's going to do, what you ask her to do, she does.
I love it.
No surprises with my advertising daughter.
I
right?
like her. Yes.
You get what you pay for.
I like that.
With advertising. My middle child is public relations. Now, she's younger than advertising, right? Okay. You still have to keep an eye out on her, but you don't have to worry that she's going to go into a pool 20 minutes after she's eaten and get into trouble. Like, you don't have to watch her that close. But she really, really is quite the diva. She, my middle child, is really into what people say about her or about other people. She's always stirring the pot. She never really, you never see her coming and going. If she does her job well, you get everybody else talking about it, and then she backs out, as if she didn't even start the trouble in the first place, or the positive thing. But anyway, she's starting it. She's a chatterbox.
Oh, right? Cool. I love it.
My middle daughter's goal in PR is to get other people to talk about the things she wants them to talk about. Because if it was her talking about it, she would be too much like her older sister Advertising, and she, God forbid, would be too much like Advertising. So she has to set herself apart. So she never talks about it. She just gets that, that still magnolias kind of, if you have nothing else to say, sit right next to me. Right? That's what she is. Now,
perfect. I love this.
I'm going to be honest. I thought I was done having kids as this marketer mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was surprised, just like you were, when we gave birth to social media. Social media. She's adorable, isn't she?
She can be very fun.
She can be fun, but aren't you a nervous wreck sometimes? I mean, I know my youngest baby makes everyone nervous. You have to constantly watch her.
Yes, you do.
She's constantly zigging and zagging.
Yes.
At a moment's notice, she can totally ignite the world.
Yes.
And I just feel like we all have to, I need help, and everybody has to be responsible for my youngest daughter's social media because she's everywhere.
She is everywhere.
All I know is that when I go on a family vacation, law will say I need to bring the baby with me because I'm sure there's parenting laws and, statute laws that I would get into trouble.
Yeah.
So just to be a good parent, I'm always bringing social media. I'm also needing to bring public relations, but I might not have to keep an eye on her too much. And advertising, well, heck, I just want her there because, gosh, I want something that I can count on.
Right.
And so if I'm going on a family trip, a.k.a., don't tell anybody, but that's your campaign I'm talking about.
Yes.
But if you're doing a campaign, you need all three of the marketing kids, but you don't need them all at the same time, and you don't need them all at the same level or in the same importance. And that, my friends, is the difference between marketing and PR.
Isn't that cool? Now, with this marketing, say, which one would you say is the most successful, or do they always work together? Say I only have a budget of money and I can only afford maybe the advertising, or I can only afford the social media ads, or what would you say would be the best bang for your buck?
Well, I wouldn't just take one of my kids out. I think there's a way that you have to represent everything. The last thing I would do is advertising in the traditional sense. I would use advertising for now to fuel social media, Facebook ads, whatnot. So I wouldn't say that you should or could do a big ad in the Wall Street Journal. I don't think that's where it all depends, right? So it really all depends. I mean, there might be some that I say, just take out an ad above the fold, Wall Street Journal, you're done. But for me, I like when campaigns, and the campaigns I design for people, are a mixed prong approach. So it's not that it's about spending as much money as possible. It's actually not one of the reasons why I went out on my own. I want to be able to help people at all different levels,
right,
which means all different price points. So there's grassroots things that everybody can do for marketing, and there's grassroots in every one of these, especially in social and public relations, that people can do themselves. Now, notice, none of my kids are named media.
I noticed that. We're going to have to do the media in just 1 minute because we got to go to a station break. But we're going to talk about media, and I have some other very important questions to ask you, Miss Erin. Everyone, this is 30-Minute Moments. I'm Alena Chapman. We will be right back with all this media.
You're listening to 30-Minute Moments with Alena Chapman, helping you discover your true purpose on WOWO and at WOWO.com.
Welcome back to 30-Minute Moments. This is Alena Chapman, and we have Erin Saxton, who is like the PR marketing guru. She really has a vast amount of knowledge. So this is a good show for you to really tune in and listen and help your own business. Erin, we were talking about our family. Our wonderful family of marketing and PR and everything else. Now, I have a question. Now, right now, we live in this society that I'm noticing people want something that has staying power. People want something before they commit to anything. They don't want to flash in the pan. They don't want to know that you're going to be gone tomorrow. They want to know that you are there for the long run. Am I correct?
Yes. I mean, I want to clarify. Do you mean as a client or as the
business owner?
Yes. So everybody wants a legacy, don't we?
We do want a legacy.
Yeah.
And so when we, the business owner, get out there, and maybe we are a new business or a medium business, or we're just starting to get past our local market and we're trying to get out there further, whatever the case may be, we've got to show consistency with all three of our children, don't we?
Absolutely. It's about sustainability. And once you hit the highway, you don't have to engage with advertising, PR, and social as much. You'll always have to keep social media going these days. If you don't have an active brand, then some of what you're trying to accomplish won't bear fruit. In other words, if you're selling to millennials and you're not active where they hang out, then you won't be selling anything to anybody because you're not where they're playing. So to reach your audience, you need to go where they are shopping and spending time in their doctor's offices or their apps that they're on. And
exactly.
You need to become almost like that avatar. You need to create the avatar, which this is nothing new, but you need to create this avatar of who your client is. What are their pain points? And what do you offer that could be the hero or the ailment to that pain point? Even if you're a happy product, even if you're a peaceful product, you're still solving something for somebody. And the media helps. Right, in our last break, we were talking about the media.
Yes.
None of my daughters are named media because they all work with media. So social media encompasses media, right? YouTube, media, but that's also social.
Right.
Public relations will use the media to help them get the media talking about the people so they don't have to talk about it. And that's where you see people booked on the Today Show or, in Indianapolis or Fort Wayne or Dallas or anyone.
Yes.
I saw your Boise interview, by the way. I saw that online. That was great.
Oh, well, thank you.
I know.
My little bit of PR there.
Well, even though we've been friends for a while, calling now, I'm really taking this yes, you're my friend, but I'm like, oh, I better bone up on the research. So I really love that interview.
Good.
To tune into your site, by the way, to watch you.
That was really fun. That was a really fun.
What you look like, and I personally know that you're awesome and you're beautiful, and so to see it all together in an interview. Well, it was charming. So,
thank you. I did my little PR thing.
It was fun. No, and you're doing it the way I personally think it needs to be done. So you don't get off the road, right? People work on something, they launch something, and then they take their proverbial car and they go to a rest stop and sit there.
Yes.
And then they regroup and they recreate and they think and they think and they think. And then they have it, or they think they have it, and whatever, if they do or don't. But then they get back out on the road.
Exactly.
And then they're driving again. But nothing, no journey, no growth, no distance has been achieved since the last time they were driving. And the problem with that is if you're looking for investors for your company, if you're looking for media to validate you and book you interviews so then you can reach more of your customers, the media has the biggest megaphone. So everybody really kind of somehow, some way wants to integrate with the media. And
yes, they do.
I'm offering my 3 daughters. No, I'm just suggesting you might want to hang out with at least one of the 3 of my daughters just to start. And there's things you can do on your own. The point is, I don't want anyone getting off that highway.
Right.
You can slow down. You can go 90 miles an hour, let's say, in your launch. And then you can slow down to 55 when you're back and hibernating and recreating and things like that. But don't you dare get off that highway.
Exactly.
There's going to be gaps in your breadcrumb trail. There's going to be gaps in your corporate story that people will find disarming. And everybody needs to feel that you can be trusted.
Yes, that's what it is.
Like when you read a resume and there's like a 5-year gap in between jobs, well, what the heck did they do?
Right. They went and meditated. It's true. It does. It really does. And it also sets everything up, if I put it in more of a world of your own intention, it puts a gap in your own journey, onto your career too. It breaks it up and it sends mixed messages, not only on this world, but on all others too in the universe.
Yeah, I just think energetically it sells you up internally.
It does.
You're telling yourself stories, and they're not the good stories.
No, they're the blocks.
I'm guilty of it too. Trust me. I live in the same pain point world that everybody else. Just because I can talk this doesn't mean I'm not human and it happens. It's going to happen to everybody.
It does.
But the more we can stay aware and be in integrity, and even if it's just charting out a little timeline for you or you as a thought leader or a coach or a company, even if it's just getting your employees and your team kind of all rallied together on a little chart throughout the year, we'll already drastically improve camaraderie, sales, self-improvement. It just can't help but help.
It is putting one foot in front of the other at all times, basically. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Not taking a vacation. Yeah. No. I agree with that. And it's the same thing on social media. I see some people that disappear and then they come back and you're like, oh, where'd you go? But then the ones that are always there, they get the responses. They start getting their ads answered because they're always there. It's consistency.
It is consistency. I will warn you, though, that there's some companies that overcompensate for everything. Like they think they're really great. So when they talk to the media, it's like, here's the biggest and costly mistakes I think are getting made. People just think they are really, 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 really great. The media is not going to think that.
No.
So I encourage people when they do speak to the media that they come not with humbleness, but just at least no attitude, please.
Yeah, a heart. Come with a heart.
Then they overpost. There's some people that just go hog wild. And again, we're not always wanting to hear what your cat ate for dinner. You're just,
oh my gosh, no.
And we just don't care.
And
right?
we really don't want to see your feet.
Right. And I don't want to receive spam emails from you 12 times a day.
No, and I don't want those.
I don't need to be a belly dancer that much. Okay?
No.
A face,
not good.
It's over.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is they don't tell their story. And this is the main thing. And you and I over coffee talk about this all the time. I believe in my company of neuro stories. It's getting into the fiber of your being. All the companies that we've been successful with is because we developed their neuro story. I'm very into neuroscience, neuromarketing, and your neuro story, that's what the media wants. And you need the media to want to tell your story because then they'll tell it to all the people that'll be your customers.
Yeah.
So it's a two-pronged thing. You need the media to get hooked on who you are.
Yes.
And then let them get those people hooked on you, and then you have lifelong clients.
I love that.
People don't do that. They don't understand what the media is buying, and it's wrong relationship.
You are listening to 30-Minute Moments with Aaron Saxton, and I'm your host, Alena Chapman. We will be right back.
This is 30-Minute Moments with Alena Chapman, helping you find your inner self every Sunday on WOWO and at WOWO.com.
Welcome back to 30-Minute Moments. I'm your host, Alena Chapman, and we are at my favorite part of the show because I love this, so you get to hear it. The shift, the shift, the shift. Here we are. And this is aha moments, pivotal moments, times that you really listen to, and it turns your life over into a whole different place. And so, Aaron, it's your turn. What was your pivotal or aha moment that really caused that major shift?
Well, I have two. So the first one,
of course,
the first one is the moment when I realized that if I can't fit into his jeans, I should not be dating him.
All right, you need to explain that one.
Because I'm bigger than him. So if I'm bigger than him and I can't fit into his clothes, then I should not be dating him because that's just an aha moment. I need to date bigger people. That was number one.
I love that.
That's a fun one.
Oh, that's a fun one. I like that one. Okay.
The serious one is I kept having miscarriages.
Oh.
And
So did I.
Really?
Yeah.
It's crushing. And
it is.
I thought I have to change my life. I'm not keeping these babies. And I wouldn't even be able, the first one, I couldn't even think about trying for another baby until that birth due date was passed. I needed help. I got help and it was fine, but it wasn't my last miscarriage. So I finally got pregnant with my son. I have one son. Here I thought I'd have an army full of children. And I have one son, and he's about to turn 14. And my aha moment was when he was born. And I thought, I'm changing my life. So I am focused and I'm centered and I'm in the moment with this little human that I have wanted so long. And it immediately, all the Barbara Walters stuff, all the narcissism of the cutthroat of the media, all of the, I come across really big and bold and fun, and I am.
You are.
You know what? It's all about staying in the moment and really knowing that I'm giving everything to that human being, because what he's given me in his birth and his life, I realized that up until not being successful, I thought I could do anything and manifest anything I wanted. Right. And if I wanted something, I could just get it.
Right.
And then I was told I couldn't. And years, and it made me realize so much that you just can't take it for granted. And that even if sometimes the divine just needs to really intercede, and timing needs to be right. And it's what you do in the meantime that you find your grace. Isn't
that the truth? That's so true.
Aha moment.
That is fantastic. Yes, I do say, even for myself, with my miscarriages and then I do have 3 boys, but I'll tell you what, they were hard. It was very hard. All 3 very hard pregnancies. I felt like I was a time bomb, and the emergency room knew me by name because everything wanted to come out. Everybody wanted to be born too early. So I understand totally. And I thank God every day for my kids. That's a beautiful aha moment, my dear. Beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to share it.
Yeah.
I've never talked about it with anyone before, so thank you.
Well, now you only have how many viewers?
I know.
When you come out, you really come out, don't you?
I never do anything small. I always go big, so why not?
How can people get hold of you if they want to get hold of you and learn more about this marketing PR?
Well, I know you'll always send them my way.
I will.
Call your office.
Yes.
And anybody that says that they're from your show, I'll even, you're talking to people for free. I'll talk to people for free too. I'll do 15 minutes
cool.
for us getting everybody where they need to be, even if it's just a fun phone call. So I offer the same thing to support you. And I'm at Erin at 11communications.com, and 11 is spelled out, the whole word. Mm-hmm. You can find me on, Facebook and Twitter and all of the LinkedIn.
Oh, Erin, thank you for sharing with us all this information. I'm sure that it's helped bring some ease to people's lives, because marketing and ads and all that can get so overwhelming to people. So this is 30-Minute Moments, and I'm your host, Alena Chapman. You have an amazing week. Just think betterment and ease and balance throughout the week, and you'll start to achieve that. You'll look for that. Until next week.
This has been 30-Minute Moments featuring Alena Chapman. If you missed an episode, download it now at wowo.com.
Podcasts by Federated Media.